Greetings, travelers, and welcome to Geronimo Draws. In this video, I would like to discuss the Crucifixion by Tintoretto. The painting was completed in 1565 and is housed in the Scuola Grande di San Rocco in Venice, Italy. It is part of a series of biblical scenes depicted by Tintoretto and is considered one of his finest works. Like other paintings by Tintoretto, there is an explosion of motion and energy. The viewer's attention is immediately drawn to the figure of Christ, who, like a raised banner, is positioned at the center of the composition. The cross stands out in its stillness, dominating the entire painting. All around, a crowd had gathered, some actively taking part, some just passively observing. Jesus is about to receive the sponge drenched in vinegar, and the soldiers are casting lots for his seamless tunic. Christ is enshrined in an enormous halo, composed of 3 luminous circles, shining from the upper part of his body. To the right of Christ, we see the penitent thief. Looking up at Jesus, the remorseless thief turns his back to Christ, and therefore remains anchored to the ground. Christ is idealized, his body strong as he beholds the crowd beneath him like a king before his people. For Christ, this is not a moment of weakness, but strength. In the Gospel of John, the crucifixion is not perceived as humiliation, but as triumph. It is a majestic lifting in which the divinity of the Son of God is demonstrated in all its glory. At the foot of the cross, we see Jesus' mother Mary. As her son gives up his spirit, Mary is pained by emotional anguish. We see an arrogant horseman in rich clothing. Because of his pride, he fails to understand the true meaning of the event he is witnessing. To the left, we see an active conversion. The Roman centurion's face helps him see in the crucifixion not the execution of a blasphemer, but the glorification of the Son of God. We see the Roman banner waving in the distance, SPQR. It is a Latin phrase, which when translated into English means the Senate and people of Rome. Jesus' cross is placed higher, greater than the horizon line, in a dimension that is already beyond the earthly realm. Tintoretto's Crucifixion is a powerful representation of divinity and triumph. Its energy and naturalism immerse the viewer in the supreme act of God's love for his people. The viewer becomes one with the crowd, witnessing something godly in an otherwise fallen world. Thank you for watching.